kuba tim lir iba ba ji madadak tsu mchino akuk nongbo kari zulura ga zunwa pla shisha gi tsu asar asan lineri alima dia naga nongor dia kjia gi tim adamar iba ba ji paner india lima da shiwa parliament nongji mi zali nongji asan nong aja gi bi akuk ba da shi pa asan pa tau nong da shi tuli nong ayep lir anong ji social media lir nonogi kuba nong kuba janga asan tim ba lamsa tam ner aji lamsa tam zakuk ta naburdang ayong zagar. Now I'll request our Honorable Rahul ji to deliberate with us. Baka English, pura English. Yeah. Yeah, I have already addressed. Yes, I have already.
So, will you translate?
No, sir, by English it's okay.
But you translate local languages better.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, is there extra mic?
Any other mic? Extra mic is there.
We have?
Thank you for this loving and affectionate Naga style welcome.
Tadi akam sebuah lima asal nonogi akam sebuah akizabah tema pelar.
I've now been traveling in your state for 2 days, and I must tell you, I've had a really special time.
Asal lima nong pa anan na buba cacar asal mabang tajung ajungwan nepur yimyangwer pa pelar.
Last year, we walked from Kanyakumari to Kashmir in the Bharat Jodo Yatra to bring the people of India together, different religions, different languages, different cultures, different ideas. We brought them together.
Taubakam Kashmir nung ikanya kumari dasi nepur ti matamba asal nepur longjam dakta semichino pai ibatim de makia cacaliasa.
And we thought that we should do a similar yatra from east to west.
Asal kasaji nepur longjam semichino pai east west kasa cacazi melongdat.
And we wanted to send a message. We wanted to send a message that the Northeast is as important as any other part of India.
Asal linear Rahul Gandhi tanga tapaji Northeast state ma kasa India nungar maji kasa cincang ta sayunaba michinong ibaya lamdat.
It doesn't matter if the population is less, but the importance has to be the same.
Ya, asanok nizang achumpaji mas saka nopura sushi tungti bang asal parlok ci kangadang tungti ta sayubaji tungti bang ba.
This morning, I had tea with some people in a village, Alichan.
Yes. Patarudang Alichan asanok ma kibong kakidang iya tanur tilachaner sungujima sisa ubang lamsa liasa.
We were driving by, and they invited us to have tea with them.
Parlok asan linear gudang arudada parnokiang ashi kidamak chung saga pelasata sungu achamzi chawk nong paya pelasisha chamza liasa.
And one of the little girls who was having tea with us asked me, what is the idea behind your yatra?
Asal parlok ronong manali ba ayur chano kam tanat khadi na yagya rupa yatraya kichi tadaz ta sandangalesa.
So I told her I had heard that there was a very special person in that house, and the purpose of my yatra was to come and listen to her.
Pai kudangaji angashi ni ki kangadang tungdibang ki kano ayuga yugu kajiba surabangla tanuria seng yada shi asandangar da pai angadat.
To understand what the people of Nagaland are feeling, what they are thinking, and to also understand their way of life, their way of living.
Asanok naganungar kumatima damer kaji kumaliba liru asir kupa janga rishikangshir aji kangadang batat na bayagya roller.
There is a ideological war going on in India.
Asir India no tanga tapa asir talamba kangasasya utar.
The RSS and the BJP are attacking all the different cultures in this country.
India lima no takudang sitir nagalima tenalir RSS asir BJP demi tamam bayams subaliba liba liru ajungwa raksa rishikang sidagi.
I can see while I'm driving through these roads, your history, your culture, your tradition, your way of life.
Pai kohimanungi yadashi atungdangaseng naganungar indang subaliba kuda temerak tasabaji payanga tatatungo.
In fact, just now, when I was giving, but just before I gave my speech, I was told that the people understand English.
Pai umatan zaktang, pai asandang les asir pai asanuk naganungar ajungay English chambidera asa angata derta angazogo.
That's a good thing.
Aji kangata chung.
But I wanted my speech translated in Naga language.
Chuko pai asanuk ajung angata zambajino kichi sidir saka biusiagi nanogi miba ta pai asinungjaji mib takser.
Because this is the language you use to talk to each other. So I have to respect it when I come here.
Pai kichi ba ausiagi mib zakangasir ya asanlima asir iba jangangasunu nisung tuputap ka kamer anongji awagi mib zakang ta pai sialesa.
And I do the same when I go to Karnataka or when I go to Bengal.
Pakuba jaga nungutir waka Karnataka sang Bengal nunga sang pai pi usia sir pi subalba ja akam subam share.
Or to Kerala.
Asir yamaji Kerala nunga lununga yamaji am share.
And this is the language and the culture that the RSS and the BJP are attacking and disrespecting.
Iba kasaji asanugi kuda akam subam share saka iba ya raksa zuba BJP asir RSS temi inyak taki.
What you speak, who you worship, what you eat, your marriage traditions, these are your traditions. These are nobody else's business.
Asanok subaliba chia chimba asir pi inyak naba kuba asanok lir ibaya shingaya raksasa mago.
As an Indian person, it is my duty to respect these cultures, these traditions, these histories.
Pa asalina Rahul Gandhi India nongar sungsu dajungwa sinongji pa kuba udirwaga ajak nam agam zubu kasa gazer.
I'm almost ashamed to tell you that after what has happened in Manipur, the Prime Minister of India has not gone there.
Alimano nisong sisa zmali tasabaji Manipur no ida tim dimasanwa Indian nongar Prime Minister by tandadashi parno masamda.
As an Indian person, I'm ashamed that my Prime Minister has not been to Manipur yet.
Pa Indian nongar sano Indian nongar Prime Minister kadi Manipur nongar ida tim dimaliba masamdang dasibi akapilamer.
Their politics have torn the state apart. They have divided the state. They have weaponized the state. They had burnt the state. And they cannot even step foot in the state.
Politics ajanga state ji lamdang zmagok lamsazub zmagok saka prang bong supoliba asirbo karman imsa ajanga iba Manipur nong iba talamba ja agazugo.
And that is the idea of the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra.
Anongji Nagalima India lima tanganungbo ibaya madaluk dakzi RSS aseparluk windang policy jamar dakzi dama ibaya trayawer.
For the people of Nagaland to have to drive through these roads is injustice to the youngsters, to the old people of Nagaland.
Nagalima no paya rupa lemang ya tanga yang upa kita nga asenuk lanora sushi asenuk tangu tim kupa mangur aji sasabilemzer.
It is a betrayal of the people of Nagaland.
Ya asenuk asyuk zeba mabaran lir.
How are we expected to bring a positive future to the young people of Nagaland with these routes?
Ibama lemang tiaba yagi iba tensanong naganongar tangar manaba ajung tutseba tim la konglir.
You say that there are competitive exams in India.
Asunoki India no competitive exam lir tamadada lir.
You say that, for example, the IIT is a competitive exam.
Asunoki ayadil pa iba ya tutuktaba exam galir tamadada lir.
How is it fair that to take the exam, a Naga child has to deal with these roads while a child in another state does not?
Tangalima no India no IT kangasasya aserbul lemang tasaba itamama lemang tiaya mali. Sakan naganongar iba ma lemang tia nong cacar kadi itam tentok tep sebaji kuta tesasasa.
How is a Naga child who does not have electricity in his house supposed to compete with another child who has electricity in his house?
Kasa naganongar asenua shiluk takar tulur panuwa sushi lir kuta master asenua ma nisungdam malir sushi naganongar tenda nuasa kuta tibla ulura lir.
How can a Naga child whose parents cannot go to a hospital compete with a child whose parents can easily go to a hospital?
Asenuk naganongar tenda nuasa nuwa shirlupo mala muziki tongtater seninduk tater saka timbaga muziki amatong tapa ipat tsengdaji asenuk kuta ser aji menepse.
That is what the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra is. This road is injustice to the people of this town.
Anongji ita mama economy nuwasang aser social nuwasang political justice adama asenlineri iba yatra ya kir.
And the idea of the yatra is to bring attention of the entire country to the people of Manipur, to the people of Nagaland, to the people of Assam, to the people who are not part of the development that is taking place.
Ibaya pai iba yatra kibaya asunuk kupa state nungsa ita mama diano karishi kangsha tim di malir nanukatama nanukidang ula dokter trabanga nanukatama maungwa lirko tasinapa aser pi kupa tangu zitim iba nungji bo tokong songtata chimbizumajino pa yagyaro.
2 or 3 people are controlling the entire business system in the country.
Asunok inyang imbong ajungwaji tangkuba yalaner ibabaja salazizumajinong baroler.
I want to ask the question, why none of India's leading companies is owned by a Naga?
Asunok tangar maji asunok naganungya itamama company dam karwa gider magider.
You have Mr. Adani, you have Mr. Ambani.
Asunok Adanyo Ambani ta naganungya iba maji kar adoktuder madoktuder.
There are 500 of the biggest companies in India. Not one of them has a Naga leadership.
Indiano nuklang punguda si company tulu di balir saka iba nungji naganungya tasba tanada si katamali.
How can you say you are running a fair system?
Asunok kutasir iba matia nungji asunok yasan tia tajung di ba pernarudze.
So that is the aim of the yatra.
Anongji itam ama tangatze aser inyak sumchino timla lia iba yadreya tanzgar.
And I also see here that there are people from Nagaland, there are also people from the rest of India. People from Bihar, people from UP.
Asir dagi pai asunok naganungor dang masasaka Indo naganungori India nungor jigi kipung kamay dang ano baludaber.
So your tradition, your emphasis on equality, these are assets for the Indian nation, for India.
Asunok naganungor kanong nisong ausia yarita ba kasa ta asunok ya bilam tsaba baji India nungor asusya jinjang galir.
The rest of India should come and see the way people are treated in Nagaland.
Tangay India nungor damya sunsu damya arwa naganungor in the poor tangar kumana valor ajir bang nung ta tanga jongse.
Another thing I have noticed, that when there are Naga people standing in a line, there's no pushing and pulling.
Pai asraji sidakpa pai aji ya sinungi sharu naganungor ibo kudang line sa yang lutier line meraksa.
Look, there's thousands of people here. No pushing, no pulling, everybody is giving space to everybody else.
Yes. India ya tangalima noas bukar bajum stress zbaya. Sangasu no kimya tajong ta kangabul semerangse.
So I thank you and your father. And I'd also like to speak about the Naga Accord that the Prime Minister had committed to 9 years ago.
Sir, ano Prime Minister bay Naga nungar sensu imji imjong and atama kubay criminal izulutab ibazulutab aja kam tuku da shino kejambing yaksidder.
I said I'm ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister did not go to Manipur. I'm equally ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister made a commitment to the people of Nagaland 9 years ago and has done nothing about it.
Sir, Linear Rahul ji, Pam India nungar, Prime Minister Modi baja India nungar susukadi, Manipur nungar tingji malidang mudaba, Naga nungar nam susukazaba, kam tokuda shizuludaber.
We will work towards a solution, but you must not lie to the people of Nagaland.
Minyak the Tsukasa Numbo Marangdang di, that's Tsubadagalaga, Tiazu Jumbian Numpura Shoksubaji, Kangadang Aizerbai.
And so, I would like to tell you that we understand that your issues are very serious and there is a requirement for a solution.
Sir, Nia Aruwa, Naganori Kuba
Promise.
Ni Kangadang Sasabilambaji, Naganor Ujishirda, Prime Minister Modi by Tiazu Jumbia Kamtokudashi Ashoksabar, Anuasano Ajudaba Pazanabung, Anuasano Ajudaba Pazanabung, Nakazazada Mapa, Aruts.
Talking to the people in more detail, talking to the youngsters and understanding what their aspirations and dreams are.
Nuburdan. Ajudaba Mandaber Sensaka Sambachi Sa Tuludiba Seriba Jangajidang Asanok Pilamba Adalox.
You are straightforward, decent, honest people.
Asanoki, Indang Nangadang, Anamsi Milichum beer, Anongji Ibayamaji, Ni Pai Kangadanga Kinner.
I'm also like you.
Asir Pa Naganora Maidanga.
And I just want to tell you that you have a soldier in New Delhi called Rahul Gandhi.
Yes. Asanong Naganora, Takam the Brainiac Satama, Naganora, Kalir Dasabaji, Sir Rahul Gigi, Asano Atama, Telinong Tapil, Asanoki.
If you need me to raise anything in Parliament, if you want me to put any of your issues on the table in Parliament House, I'm more than happy to do it.
Asano, Naganor Michi, Parliament, Chimbizasa, Nantakarda Serabangla, by Mashima Mano, Chimbizaba, Malungalir.
And the young people here, especially the young girls standing over there, I want to tell you that you should enter politics and give Nagaland a new vision for the future.
Itagi, Lanurdam, Asir Talisa, Ayerdam, Nanuwa, Chuko Alima Michino Mulongda, Aitzela, Asir Alima, Tajungdibaji, Nanuwa Janga, Bernautzela.
Thank you very much.
Nangadang Blur. Nangadang Blur, sir. Nangadang Blur. How do you say?
Kana Pillai. Kana Pillai.